Brant, as I explained to you earlier today, we got some amazing products we can put on your car, and I think it will also save you some money. If you have a moment, I'd like to explain it to you.
Absolutely.
First of all, we have this car care, and there's three real important ones, I believe, in the kit. And I'm just going to set them right here for the moment. But I want to show you, first of all, what we put on the exterior of the car. You're familiar with Teflon, are you not?
I've heard of Teflon, yeah.
Okay. Can I borrow your finger? I promise it's not going to melt the end of your fingertip. What I want you to do is rub that together. The yellow is the medium. It carries the Teflon. And the Teflon is going to try and bond with your finger. It's not going to stay there very long. Now you can wipe it off.
It's slick.
Very slick. You got a little bit still there. Go ahead and wipe it real good. Now, can you feel the Teflon that's left over, the slickness?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Really slick.
Well, that actually bonds with your paint, and with it bonding with your paint, it's going to stop the acid rain from, getting and messing up your paint. What happens is the cold rain actually comes down and hits the hot surface of your car. It causes these microfractures. Now, the first couple of times, it's not going to mess it up, but over time, it's going to actually let the acid get down in there and create the spots. So we put the Teflon on the outside that stops that. Well, there's some other benefits to it also. It stops the oxidation, the UV rays, all of that from messing up the paint job. But, let's talk about your value of your spare time. What's the value of your spare time?
I'm pretty busy. So
pretty busy?
Yeah, it's a value time.
You're a very successful person, and you probably, your spare time's more valuable than when you're working, correct?
Probably.
Well, when you're cleaning the car, do you have your car cleaned, or do you clean it sometimes yourself?
I typically take it to the car wash.
Okay, but occasionally you might go out and wash it just to kill a Saturday or something?
On Saturday morning. Yeah.
Well, getting the bugs off is real tough. You got to use the bug remover and the tar remover.
Right.
Yeah, have you ever had to use that?
Sure.
Okay. Well, with having this on the exterior, what you got to do is take it to the quarter wash, and it comes right off. Makes the car look great within 15 minutes, and then you're done. Doesn't take care of the interior. Now, in the interior, we actually use a product called Van Oil. I don't know if you're familiar with Van Oil. You familiar with Scotchgard?
I've heard of Scotchgard, yeah.
Okay.
It's something you can pick up at Walmart, right?
Yes, you can. But what happens with Scotchgard, it actually wears out as your fanny's rubbing on the seat and whatever, so it needs to be reapplied. The Van Oil goes on one time, and it actually encapsulates the fibers. And with it encapsulating the fibers, you put it on one time, and it's done. You eat in your car?
Yeah, I do, all the time, actually.
Okay. You ever spilt anything in your car?
Of course.
Okay. Well, let me give you a quick demonstration. This side over here is treated. This side is untreated. You're going down the road, and you go like, oh my gosh, I went around the corner too fast, and I actually spilled my drink. All you do is wipe it up. Doesn't stick to anything. You got this great product, covering the interior.
Oh, that's impressive.
There's one other step to it as far as going. You go to very clean gas stations, don't you?
Sure.
You do? Well, most people don't get to go to the white glove gas stations, and there's grease there. So what ends up happening is you track that grease back into your car. Well, grease can't penetrate it. The red Kool-Aids can't penetrate it. And all you have to do is wipe it up, and it's in the cloth. It just doesn't penetrate. Well, our cost on this is, for a 5-year coverage on your new car, it includes 4 reapplications. We want to do it about every 6 months. It's $5.99 if you're going to have service, if you're not going to have service done here, and it's $4.99 if you decide to have service here. You got a tremendous savings. 4 reapplications of that. Usual clean the exterior of the car, re-wax. It's going to be about $75. Your time involved, of re-cleaning it, things of that nature, the savings there, overall is going to be far less than the $4.99, plus the value that your car is going to look super at the end of 5 years if you decide to trade it. Which one of these would you prefer?